So you actually don't know any black people?
You're a posh twat.
Oh, did mummy and daddy pay for that?
You must love polo. Is it polo? I shouldn't do that one because I can't say polo.
Are you ready? You posh twat.
That's just goddamn rude.
The amount of times I've heard that, I don't even need to do anything to just like get people to say that to me.
It's my first day and I was looking around, I was like, there's just a bunch of posh twats in this school. I was like, I felt like an outcast.
There was a bit of a town and gown situation. Like, the people in the town didn't really like the people who went to the school.
I think I'm quite common, so I think I'm like the one pointing the fingers at the private school girls, like, yeah, there they are. That's not me.
Oh, he's a bounty. I was like, what do you mean a bounty? I was like, well, I'm not a bounty, mate. I'm just well spoken there.
Having been in the North London area, I think I don't have that much of a posh accent, so I'm all right.
Did mummy and daddy pay for that?
Did they pay for my private school education? Then yes, they did. I was not supporting myself at age 13.
My parents would be like, yeah, we did. Yes, we did.
Unless it's my birthday, every goddamn day, my parents don't got it for me.
I still know that the debt that, you know, that I racked up, I can never pay back.
If you let your kids just live off you, then where do you draw the line?
And what happens when you die?
Yeah, they're going to be a net.
My mum's just come down to London and she opened my fridge and she's like, oh, I want to cry. All you've got is cheese and an onion.
No, my mum I call mummy. It's always mummy.
Ah, it's definitely mummy. Like, all
but my dad is kind of like, because obviously.
Actually, to be honest, I keep it formal with my dad. I'm not gonna lie.
Sometimes I call my mum mummy. That's really bad because that's when I want something.
Also, just gay culture, daddy means something just completely different.
Lord.
Oh, this is brilliant. You must love polo.
If they mean the mince with a hole, then yes. Yes, I do.
I did used to horse ride.
Did you?
But it was just the assumption that because I horse rode, it was polo.
This is like the assumption on break time is that, you know, we grab our horses out the stables and we go and play a good game of polo.
I have never played that, ever. Like, I've never even been on a horse.
It's like a fast-paced croquet on horses.
It's just a bit...
That's my understanding of it. Yeah. I do love croquet.
Yeah.
Such a boring but riveting game. Croquet and pop.
I did wine and cheese society.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, and we used to like go to the dining room and sit around and just drink wine, have cheese. And I was like, I'm not telling anyone that I do this.
You know, you just talk to a lot of people.
You're so lucky.
Do you know what? Actually, I think I was lucky.
Privileged.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I think what's the difference between privilege and luck?
I'm grateful, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not like one of those snobby rich kids who's like, yeah, I'm so lucky, but you're not, you know what I mean?
I think people sort of confuse luck with ease. So they think because we were lucky, it was easy.
You'll still fail your A-levels, even if you go to private school. Like, I had friends that didn't do well.
Me too, me being one of them.
Do you know any black people?
The Prince of Nigeria went to my school.
Do you know any black people? Did any black people go to your school? I have plenty of black friends, you know what I mean? We're not, private school's not some kind of like supremacist scheme.
3 of my best friends are black.
Yeah, but
Three of my
we're
best
not
friends
white
are black.
anyway.
Exactly, I'm not white anyway.
The worst thing I do is I pause, which makes it even worse. I don't even just go, no, of course I do. I pause and I think, auntie, uncle.
As any cultural divide in any environment, there were white people, there were Asian people, there were black people.
They'd always find my friend who was black, and they'd have him in like every school photo.
Oh, my school was so white.
Oh,
it
wow.
was so white.
Well, look,
there were like, I think there were 3 black guys.
And it's like a picture of the orchestra or something.
No.
And they've got him playing like the trombone. And he doesn't even play the trombone.
Would you send your kids to private school?
100% I'd send my kids to private school.
I would not.
I actually kind of have a bit of a grounding having been in the education sector.
Yeah.
And actually, I have a 2-year-old and I absolutely want to send her to private school if I'm able.
Personally for me, while I appreciate the opportunity and it was a great privilege, I don't think it's something that is needed.
I felt a big level of pressure when I was in private school because I think that, you know, people are setting like these big standards and they think that you should be getting like amazing grades and going off to like be a doctor or a lawyer, and I did feel like a lot of pressure because I wasn't in that box, that I wasn't meeting that criteria.
The best thing about going to private school was the long holidays.
Yeah, 100% agree.
Yeah, what was it? I think we had like 10 weeks for summer.
My private school, there was only about 400 of us, so there's a real sense of community and everyone kind of looked out for each other.
So did we just say the best thing about being at private school was not being there?